This is a tale of two grads, Chase and Chance. Same degree, same summer, two totally different outcomes. One builds motivation and clarity, landing a good job, and the other one spirals into avoidance and self-doubt. My name is Scott Treese. I'm known as the ADHD career coach with over 15 years of experience helping college graduates and young professionals find their path. And over the years, I've seen this story play out over hundreds of times. Let's break it down so that you can avoid getting stuck and start building a career and a life that you're actually excited about. So let's take Chance. He took some time off after graduation, where he moved back in with his parents. In the first couple of weeks, they just flew by. A few late nights, catch up with some friends, but mostly just decompressing. And by early June, that pressure started to creep in, and his parents were asking questions, subtle or not so subtle nudges. Have you started applying yet? And do you have any interviews lined up? And what happens is he opens his laptop and he stares just at this blank job search bar, and he freezes. What should I even type in? No idea, just a wave of indecision and self-doubt. And then almost instinctively, his hand just moves the mouse and he opens up another game. And by the way, if you're relating more to Chance right now, stuck, unsure, and overwhelmed, I created a free ADHD career change guide to help you follow the same structure Chase uses. You can download it using the link below. Chase, meanwhile, also took some time off. He also hit a few grad parties and moved back home too. But he made a decision not to just go rushing into the job search and not start applying yet. Instead, he wanted to pause to figure some things out. He wanted to wrestle with some of these questions. Who am I? Who do I want to be? Where do I want to go with my life from here? And he's thinking to himself, I want to figure out what I actually want to do. So he starts assessing his personality, his interests, and his strengths. He's trying to understand himself more. And before he gets trapped into a work or into a job that he might hate. And by mid-June, Chance is starting to feel the heat. The fear of falling behind. He hears advice like, it's just a numbers game, so apply to anything, everything. So he downloads a basic resume, and then he just starts blasting out those applications. And at first, he sticks with jobs related to, at least to his major. But every day, the net gets wider, more and more desperate. He tells his parents, I'm applying to 8 jobs a day. It's just a bad job market. But deep down, he knows the effort is just surface level. And he's losing that structure and motivation as well as that belief in himself. Meanwhile, Chase, he's starting to get some of that clarity. He's not just reading job descriptions, he's brainstorming possibilities. Nothing is off limits. He's not afraid to dream a little bit. And he notices these patterns in what excites him. So he starts verifying some of those patterns. He reaches out to people in roles that he finds interesting. And he sets up some of these casual conversations. He stops by local companies just to get a feel for the place and check it out. And he's still not even job hunting yet. He's career designing. July rolls in, and Chance is starting to quietly panic. He's applied to over 100 plus jobs, and he's heard back from maybe 2. His parents are now saying, just get a job, any job, just get a job. But he's resisting. He just earned a degree, and flipping burgers wasn't part of the plan. And he tells everyone that he's doing everything he can, but he knows that's not true. He's stuck in this shame spiral, avoidance, procrastination, guilt, repeat. And every rejection feels more personal. Every day is a little more hard to face. Chase, on the other hand, is gaining momentum. He's narrowed down 3 types of jobs that he's genuinely interested in. He calls them plan A, B, and C. A is this stretch job, this dream role. B is this realistic position that's aligned with his skills. And C is this stable job, something that he can fall back on if the others don't work out, but he knows that he can actually get it. And then he starts to get ready. He updates his LinkedIn. He's building these tailored resumes and start tracking companies that match his goals. He's not just applying, he's targeting. As August winds down, Chance is stuck. He doesn't even want to apply anymore. He says, I just need a break from job searching. He's fully burnt out, which is fair. I mean, it's exhausting, but the break turns in just even more avoidance. He starts to feel hopeless. Maybe he's not cut out for this. And he starts to believe these lies that his brain is whispering. You're behind, you're lazy, you're never gonna figure it out. Meanwhile, Chase is excited. He knows his dream job is going to take time, but he's already landed 6 interviews out of 10 applications. Why? Because they were specific, tailored, and aligned in his direction. He's networking in these niche groups. He's DMing hiring managers. He's setting up final round interviews. He's not trying to find his forever job. He's building a career foundation. So what made the difference? It wasn't intelligence or a GPA or connections. It was approach. Chase took the time to reflect, to explore, to generate different options and then narrow those down into a specific target. Chance did what most of us do, panic apply, from a place of confusion and desperation. And here's the truth. If you're feeling stuck like Chance, you're not broken. You just need a better path, a better plan. And if you're trying to figure out your next step, not just land any job, but build a future that you actually care about, you're in the right place. I invite you to check out my hybrid life and career coaching program called the ADHD Career Change. This is a step-by-step process to figure out what's next. So if you're ready to confidently commit to a career, then click the link in the show notes. But please subscribe, stick around, and let's build that future together.